breakfast food coming in any minute. This is the type of pancakes you can make at home. These are the dry ingredients. 200 grams of flour, 15 grams of vanilla sugar, 8 grams of baking powder, hint of salt, Swift. Wet ingredients: 30 grams of butter that you will melt, 210 milliliters of soy milk, 3 milliliters of white vinegar. Okay, mix both dry and wet ingredients. While the batter is resting, you're gonna bring your stove to the medium setting, which mine is 5, and we're gonna slowly heat the pan. The pan needs to be hot because we want beautiful caramelized pancakes. With a brush with a little bit of butter, we just make sure. My pan is non-stick, but you know, sometimes they be acting up. The softest, fluffiest pancakes you'll ever have. So good. So good. Your turn. Make them for yourself. I adore you. This is Saturday and it's quite sunny. Yesterday was a big thunderstorm. I didn't know what to do. I just finished my breakfast. I ate all the pancakes. Actually, not all, because I always need to save something for Matt. Every time I cook something, I need to save some for him, because or else he has FOMO. That's my softbox for filming cooking videos. So I have my bonnet just because I need to shower first, and it's quite difficult to shower with all the hair extensions and the braids. Hi. So this is my last year on my 20s. Next, so this December I'll be 30. December 23rd, that's my birthday. So I have a whole list of things that I want to do before I turn 30. which are really important to me because I want to make sure that I am okay. Because before I was 21 or 18 even, the legal age, my mom made sure that I was in check for everything. She was always on top of all my doctor's appointments, all the times that I needed to do blood runs, every single detail, dentist and whatnot, she got that, right? And I feel like on my 20s, I kind of struggled between actually being diligent and YOLO, But I do want to be quite mindful of all the things that I should be aware and have in order before I turn 30. So last Friday, I went to the gynecologist. I did my first ever pap smear, and I really thought it would be painful. I thought it would be a whole thing, but it was not. It was actually okay. Like, I didn't feel anything. We did a bacteria swab or something. We did an exam for breast cancer just to see if everything is okay. The doctor told me how to do it myself in the shower. We did STIs test. I've been with the same person for the past 5 years, but still. Then we did also, what was it? Touched I think the uterus just to see if I had pain or not, if I would need ecography, but I didn't. I was completely fine. So the fun thing is, I really thought, I don't know what I thought, but for the gynecologist, you do have to remove your clothing. I didn't know. The doctor's like, oh, get ready, put the gown, and then we will do the exam. And I was there, get ready what? So I kept my underwear, and then he was just like, oh, you need to remove everything. And I was like, oh, it makes sense. But in my head, I was just like, oh, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you want from me. That was good to know. So this thing is done. I also, starting of, I think it was March, I started going to a dermatologist, making sure that whatever my concern in terms of skin was addressed. So skincare didn't change much, but my body care did change a lot because I have eczema and my skin is really sensitive. I love all the trendy things. I love all the things with beautiful smells, but my skin cannot handle it. Then I just break up in eczema flare-ups and whatnot, and it's really uncomfortable. If you have eczema or sensitive skin, you know the trouble. So I had to cut down in most of the things that I was using for my skin. Now at the moment, I have really standard, boring skincare, body care in this case, I'm sorry. But my skin is feeling much better. And the one thing that I didn't want to do anymore was using cortisols because I had to use it for most of my life because of my skin issues. So I stopped using them from 18. And I was adamant that I didn't want to use them anymore. But of course, when I was in the care of my family, I had all the pharmacy stuff. But then growing up and with social media, I'm always like, oh my God, maybe I should try that. And then the next day, I'm just itching and flaring up everywhere. So that cannot happen. Hence, now my skincare is quite, it's really straightforward, but it's really good. And my skin is feeling the best it's ever felt. So it's working. In terms of face, we haven't changed much because I was pretty minimal either way. We're just gonna do some treatments, which I'm gonna bring you with me, to address the hyperpigmentation that I have during my, I have pimples during my cycle because of hormones, and then I end up having hyperpigmentation. But besides that, all good. In terms of the hormones, I haven't found a GP yet here in Switzerland, so I'm trying to find one. I wanted one that, besides speaking English, spoke Portuguese, which might be like, oh, you're being picky, you're wanting too much. However, in Switzerland, especially in Geneva, there's a lot of Portuguese people. So I have faith that I will find a GP that is actually Portuguese as well, or speaks Portuguese. Because I really want to be adamant on these things, because imagine that we end up getting pregnant in the next 2 years, right? I want to be able to be followed by someone that I can fully understand. and that also understands my background and maybe my reservations, etc. Your girl is turning 30. Look at these conversations that I'm having. But yeah, that's what I've been done so far. Another thing that I want to do is kind of get my wardrobe in check, because my style has evolved, but it did not change that drastically. But I do want to have staple things in my wardrobe, but also keep them vegan, because that's my main thing. I am vegan not just for eating, but for everything that I use, So I kind of need to find vegan brands that could work for me, and their products are actually good, that will last me years. So if you actually have suggestions on vegan brands that you like for clothing, for bags, for shoes, let me know. For shoes, I'm using the vegan line from Tamara's. Also, I bought the Birkenstock, and that will last me for years. But I'm looking for heels, like one good heel, because I'm obsessed with Socates, and they have the, I think is 85 millimeters, but it's leather, so I will never buy it. And I wanted to find something that elegant, because we will need it for several events that we have. But that's pretty much where my focus is at the moment. Kind of organize myself and get myself ready. Of course, I've been going to therapy for the past 5 years. That is still happening. I have not graduated therapy yet, although I do progress. I only have my sessions once a month, because my therapist is really adamant on we need to cut the umbilical cord. You have learned most of the things and you are ready. I cannot just, because I have her just as a safeguard. If something goes truly awry, I can send her a message and book an appointment and have a session. But I might need to make peace with myself and be like, you got this. That's no need to keep her. I got cut the umbilical cord. That's pretty much it. The following week's gonna be so excited. Oh my God, I am so excited. I have a small campaign that will go live on the 1st of July on Instagram, so please look it up. It's gonna be really exciting. It's a brand that I up with and I loved, and we're gonna have a small little thing, and of course there will be a discount code for you as well. So stay tuned for that, because the visual's gonna be chef's kiss, and you will see another part of the house that you've seen briefly, but you have not seen the final results. So our house is coming. It's coming. We will do a full house tour once I am happy with everything. At the moment, it's just the little details here and there that make a difference for me. It might not be important to you at all, but still, I think it's something that I want to finalize before I actually show you all the areas in my house and do a proper house tour. Because we have the area for Josephine, we have an area for Jackie. Jackie is the sourdough starter. We have an area for my bottles, area for sports. Like, we don't have a big apartment, but with both balconies and everything, oh my goodness, our house is so pretty, guys. Oh my God, I'm really happy with we combine both our tastes, and it's impressive what we did. But that's pretty much it. So it's Saturday. I don't have anything to do but organize the house, because even though you want to be on top of things, the house will still be a bit messy, and I don't know if you can control it, or at least I don't know how to actually create an efficient structure and have an efficient model on how to run the house. Also, Matt, I think maybe we both need to learn better how to keep the house as pristine as possible. But still, I think both people live here, so it's impossible for the house to look completely pristine like nobody's living here. It is what it is. And for now, that's pretty much it. I adore you. Thank you for always being here, and I'm sorry that I haven't been posted regularly. I do want to have longer content, so I don't want to just to be recipe done, because that way it's really complicated for you to actually assimilate my personality, for me to have a little bit more, be more open with you. And this is a visual diary of our lives, you know. And that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to share moments with you, and I want you to share moments with me. And having just the recipes was to not the page that I wanted completely. So we're still gonna have the vegan recipes and also lifestyle, you know. And hopefully we build a corner that both of us feel safe, and that we can thrive and be like unproblematic and happy. So that's all. I'll have an excellent Saturday and weekend. Tomorrow we're gonna have brunch. I wanna make something exciting. Of course, we're gonna have the overnight focaccia, which the recipe I was not able to film the last time because I lost the footage. It was a whole thing. But this time I will film it, and it will come on the next vlog. Thank you for everything. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, bestie.